the Netflix series Dark Tourist proves anything, it's that anywhere can be turned into a tourist attraction, including the sites of nuclear disasters or weapons testing. Nuclear, or atomic tourism, has become an entire industry that includes famous sites like Chernobyl, the Trinity site in New Mexico, and Fukushima, all of which are still radioactive and incredibly dangerous in some areas. There are memorials to where disasters happened, and museums full of artifacts from the development of nuclear weaponry. So, let's go over the do's and don'ts when touring an atomic wasteland, because with how 2020 has been going, we might start getting more of these. Welcome to Bad Astra, bonus video edition.
Fine, let's get to the science content.
And it's exactly what it sounds like.
Stop!
We need to talk about polyamory.
I'm secretly a black hole.
Do they finally need me to captain a starship? Yeah, honey, that makes perfect sense.
Isn't physics fun?
Further study is needed. Do. Bring a Geiger counter or a different kind of dosimeter. This is a device that will allow you to detect the radiation around you.
The crazy thing about radiation is you can't see it.
It will give you a better idea of the risks you're taking by going into these areas. They're used in dosimetry, or the study of radiation doses.
And then you'll be wandering along and you look at it and suddenly it's, oh, okay, this is 50 times what's safe.
Your tour might provide them as a tool to use while exploring these dangerous areas, but make sure to check before you go. They're also super helpful for monitoring of active nuclear plants, or anywhere that radiation in high levels can create an issue. In fact, they even come in ring form, which is going to be the post-apocalyptic fashion staple, calling it now. I should make it clear that exposure to radiation at any level can increase your risk for cancer and other diseases. However, you're exposed to low levels of radiation just from everyday life. So, theoretically, if you eliminate that, you'll be closer to immortality. Or at least that's what I'm going to tell myself. Don't expose yourself to levels of radiation that are dangerous.
Oh my God.
187.
Oh my God.
375.
Oh my God.
So is this the product, the store?
7.19.
Oh my God.
The readings are now 50 times over the 0.2 threshold.
Large doses of radiation can kill you. If you don't outright die, we're talking a destroyed central nervous system, ravaged white and red blood cells, and a wrecked immune system, and that's the kinder side of radiation poisoning.
You found yourselves in a lot of radioactive situations.
Yes.
Let's talk units of measure. We will be talking in sieverts. 1 sievert is 1,000 millisieverts, because science is done in the metric. America. Natural radiation from living is 2 to 3 millisieverts a year. Once you hit 100 millisieverts in a year, you're at a higher risk for cancer. 1,000 millisieverts, or 1 sievert in a year, and you're looking at fatal cancer in several years. A sievert dose all at once causes radiation sickness, which includes nausea, vomiting, hemorrhaging, but not death. A single dose of 5 sieverts would give you a 50-50 shot at not dying within a few months.
Oh my God. The level of radiation, that's higher than around Chernobyl.
You know how many sieverts made the people in the Chernobyl region relocate? According to the World Nuclear Association, it was 350 millisieverts.
0.20 worries me.
So listen to your tour guide when it comes to dangerous levels. Do not go places you shouldn't go. For example, an abandoned arcade in Fukushima with extremely radioactive dust covering everything, David Ferrier.
Until now, this has been a restricted area.
And don't go swimming in or eat fish from a very radioactive lake.
There's a lake you can swim in, and it was made when they detonated an atomic bomb, so it's called Atomic Lake. I ate some fish out of the lake and then went for a swim in it.
I'm not sure if we're having an adventure or just being incredibly stupid.
Science, Tommy? Don't get any ideas. Do. Be respectful to the area that you're in. There is a lot of death involved with these disasters, and a lot of death as a result of the weapons developed and used. Leave everything where it was, as radioactive souvenirs are a bad idea, considering they will kill you eventually. It is serious stuff. Don't take disrespectful, edgy photos for your Instagram, you douchebag. This is an actual thing that happens at tourist sites, including the famous Nazi concentration camp Auschwitz. Look it up. The same happens with nuclear tourism sites. Again, this is serious stuff, and the last thing people want to see is your dumb, edgy outfit while you try to look sexy among nuclear disaster zones where people died. By all means, take photos of where you're visiting, but maybe save your outfit of the day post until you're away from the memorials and radioactive material. And finally, do your own research. This will help you better prepare for the specific site you're visiting.
Is it even safe to be here?
And also give you a better perspective on what this site means, both in the context of nuclear energy development and historical events. It will also help you prepare for the radiation levels you may be exposed to, and give you more specific details on how to stay safe on your visit.
I had to come and see for myself what a nuclear disaster looks like.
By all means, go to these sites and learn about what happened and the science behind it. The dark and macabre is fascinating to some, but to others, the biggest ball of twine in the world is more appealing. If you want to learn more about this industry and about some nuclear tourism sites, I highly recommend David Farrier's Dark Tourist on Netflix, but also because of Wayne the Chameleon, who is the highlight of the show. Astra out. Thank you so much for joining us here on Bad Astra. If you enjoyed watching, please like this video, leave a comment telling us what topic you'd like to see next month, and share it with everyone you know. Be sure to also subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss a new episode. And if you can't get enough of me, Eris, and Science Tommy, join our Patreon, where we post behind the scenes, deep dives, and other fun content. A special thank you to all of our Patreon supporters who make these videos possible. Astra out.